Stick around and let's talk about some Marvel Legends Avengers End Game figures. Pow and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. And today I thought I'd just jump on camera before Avengers End Game actually hit cinemas. I have got my tickets for midnight on Wednesday night, which is literally less than a week. It is crazy. I can't believe it is here. So happy. Have you got your tickets? I hope you do. But I wanted to jump on camera before that film come out to talk about some Marvel Legends. Of course, that's what this channel is all about. So we've already seen our first set of Avengers End Game figures with Wave 1, and it was the armoured Thanos Build-A-Figure. So make sure you check out the videos tab, you check out the playlist, as I have a full review of every single figure in that Avengers End Game Thanos Build-A-Figure wave, including who is these segments on those comic book characters. So if you were unsure on the character design or who that figure was, then I'll break it down in my reviews, so check them out. They're on the channel right now. But I wanted to today talk about Avengers End Game Wave 2. Now, this has been confirmed by Hasbro. We're getting a Wave 2. It's been rumoured we're going to get 3 waves, but that's not been confirmed. What has been confirmed is Wave 2, and of course, they showed off what the assortment is gonna be at New York Toy Fair recently this year. So we know we're getting Beta Ray Bill, we're getting Union Jack, we're getting comic book Loki, and we know we're getting, I think it's Rock Python of the Serpent Society as well. And the only MCU figure that has been confirmed for that wave is Shuri from Black Panther. Now, is she in Endgame? We don't know yet. Apparently she got snapped. So we just don't know. But she is the only MCU figure in that wave. Now, hopefully, fingers crossed, we do get a couple of more figures in that wave for the Endgame movie, which is sort of obvious, but we don't know who. Nothing's been announced. So I'm maybe speculating that the figures in that wave may be spoilerish, as this time last year, we already knew we were getting a second Avengers Infinity War wave, and we knew what we were getting. So the fact that we don't know what's in this second wave of Endgame figures makes me think it's quite spoilerish. So if you want to avoid spoilers of Avengers Endgame, it's only a week away, so you might want to disappear now. Now, I myself don't want to know any spoilers, so I don't consider anything I'm going to talk about spoilerish. It's all just based on promo art, the trailers, concept art that's been officially released by Marvel. So I don't think anything I'm talking about right now is even considered spoilerish. But if you want to go in as a blank slate, then off you go. I'll see you on the next one. So yeah, let's talk about it. What do we think is going to be in Avengers Endgame Wave 2 for Marvel Legends? So Shuri, we know we're getting her. MCU, whether she's in Endgame or not, she was a big part of Black Panther, and she's a figure we need for our shelf. So these are just random predictions. I put up a question on my Instagram at It's Dan Who and asked, what would you like to see? And the most requested figure, believe it or not, was Captain America in his scale armor. Now, I don't know about you, but last time we got a Captain America figure, the community were just moaning about, oh no, not another Captain America. But now everyone wants Captain America again because he's got his scales. So yeah, I hope they do give us another Captain America. I'm not one to complain, but I hope we get a new, updated, unmasked Chris Evans / Steve Rogers head that goes with it. So yes, that was the most requested figure, was Cap in his updated armored scale from Endgame, which we've seen in the trailers, but we've not seen in play yet. So the second most requested figure was the updated War Machine. Now again, this isn't a spoiler because it's been in trailers and promo art that War Machine seems to get a bit of an armor upgrade. There's a nice scene in the trailer where you get Rocket actually hanging on to War Machine, which looks really cool. So yeah, hopefully we get a new updated Marvel Legends War Machine. But again, we don't know. Another requested figure, of course, this was on top of a lot of people's lists, maybe mine as well, was the Mark 85. This is the most comic-inspired outfit that Robert Downey Jr. has wore as Tony Stark in the films for a while, with the gold arms and whatnot. Very classic looking, but still with that modern, updated MCU twist, which I appreciate. And hopefully he's got lots of gimmicks and tricks like he did with the Mark 50 in Infinity War. So yes, let's hope we get a Mark 85 in, but with some accessories. There's some more accessories. Last time it was a bit lackluster when we got the Mark 50 and they re-released it a couple of times with the light up gimmick and stuff. I'm not interested in that, Hasbro. I'm not interested. Just give me a Mark 85 with all the bells and whistles straight away. And I want an unmasked Tony Stark head, a good one. We're yet to have a really good one from Hasbro for their MCU shelf. So I want an unmasked Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. head for our Iron Man figures. So yes, the Mark 85. Pal, sorry to interrupt you, Dan, but I had to quickly film this little video because while I was editing the video, I realised I forgot to mention Hulk. A lot of people want an updated Professor Hulk, whether it's a Bruce Banner and Professor Hulk 2-pack, or maybe Hulk in his little uniform as the builder figure for the next wave. He was on my notes. There he is, Hulk. The Hulk is there. So I just forgot to mention him in my video because I don't really do edits while I'm filming and I'm an idiot. But yeah. Carry on. Another figure that a lot of people wanted was Rocket. Rocket has got his more comic accurate costume in this film, it seems, from the trailers. So maybe an updated Rocket. A few people said Wong. Wong was in Infinity War. Apparently he's not snapped. He wasn't gone in the decimation. So maybe Wong plays a part in Endgame. Who knows? But it would be nice to get an updated, well, not even an updated, a Wong figure for our collection. That sounds very wrong. Wong. Anyway, moving on. Captain Marvel apparently gets a new outfit in this, which we've seen shots of in the trailer where she's got that sash, a bit more comic, old school comic accurate-ish sort of. And we don't know yet. We don't know. That's the fun of it. And also, this one may be considered spoilerish, so skip ahead 10 seconds if you're not interested. But Pepper Potts, Gwyneth Paltrow actually leaked on her own Instagram that she was wearing a rescue armor for Avengers End Game. So surely Pepper Potts is going to be donning the rescue armor in this film in some form or other. I don't think she's going to be rescuing Tony from the ship in space, to be honest, but she probably will wear it at some point during the film. I hope so. Nice purple Iron Man inspired armor, of course. So yeah, hopefully we get a Marvel Legends rescue armor with a nice unmasked Gwyneth Paltrow Pepper Potts head, even though we sort of already have one from that Mandarin 3-pack from the Marvel Studios line last year that we could use if they don't give us an unmasked head. But it's nice to give us another one with a ponytail maybe. That would be pretty good. So yeah, they're just some options. And again, last year we didn't just get 2 waves of Avengers Infinity War figures. We got plenty of 2-packs. We even got a 3-pack with Rocket, Groot and Thor. So I'm sure there's going to be wave 2 and then a couple of 2-packs, maybe a 3-pack. There may be characters in this film that we just don't know about yet. Apparently there's so many spoilers and exciting parts of this film we don't even know about. God knows what figures are still to come and the secrets that Hasbro are keeping right now. But one thing Hasbro did release is those, what we're calling Quantum Realm suits, even though no one knows what they are. I'm just going to call them matching Avengers uniforms. So from the trailers, we've seen they were nice and white. But the Marvel Legends figures, they were sort of grey. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. You can go and check out my reviews. I really like the figure. Both the Captain America, the Hawkeye, and the Black Widow. Double jointed elbows on a female figure, which is really good as well. But it would have been nice to see what they would have looked like in white in figure form. And thanks to a few customizers out there, we actually do. So I want to shout out Jacob_toys on Instagram because he seems to have done a great job at customizing these to make them much more accurate, considering we've only seen a few split seconds from the trailer. So I just wanted to throw up these pictures and show you some comparisons of what the figures used to look like and what they look like now. And to be honest, probably what Hasbro should have done. But again, I'm not blaming Hasbro. They probably thought they were a grey originally and then Marvel switched it up on them. So I'm not blaming Hasbro, but still, it's nice to think what we could have got. And thanks to Jacob's Toys on Instagram, then that's what we've got. So let's have a look. And starting off with Hawkeye, there you can see that white really pops and does look much more trailer accurate. There's Black Widow as well, looking really, really nice. Again, I really like that female body with the double jointed elbows. We appreciate it, Hasbro. And there's another one with Nebula. Apparently she's going to play a decent role in Endgame from what we've seen in the trailers. And she looks great in an Avengers uniform. Can't believe that Nebula's an Avenger now. There's Captain America, again in the white, looks really, really good with that unmasked Steve Rogers head. Maybe we get an updated one down the line, who knows, but they look really, really good. There's Iron Man, again, I don't understand why he's wearing his helmet and then one of those suits, doesn't make sense, but we have seen Tony Stark wear the outfit in the trailer, and there is a nice look of what he'd look like in the white suit in Marvel Legends form. There we have Scott Lang, Ant-Man, Paul Rudd. There's Ant-Man in his outfit, again, he just seems to wear his helmet and the suit. I don't understand why he needs a different suit, but he wants to be part of the team. He's an Avenger now. And there is the unmasked head from the 2-pack with Yellow Jacket on the figure. Here's a look at some fun figures as well. We've got Thor, Banner, Captain Marvel. Not sure if these wear the outfits. I'm assuming Thor does. Maybe Banner does. Maybe it's Hulk by then. We just don't know. And there is War Machine looking really, really nice. That white really does pop on that big, chunkier body for the War Machine with that armor. Really, really good. And of course, Rocket joins the crew with a nice crew picture there. There is the squad, the Avengers in the matching uniforms. Let's be honest, this is what we want for our shelf. Let's just hope it pays off and it makes sense in the movie. So yeah, massive, massive shout out to Jacobs Toys on Instagram. Jacobs_toys on Instagram. Go and check him out. I'm sure other customizers have done it. Again, I'm sure he's not the only one, but I've been talking to this guy and he's done a really good job on these figures, and I just thought I want to show them off and showed you what we could have had. And we may still get an update. We could get a box set at San Diego Comic-Con, for God's sake. They've already got the figure, they just need to change the colour. It's been done before. Hasbro love giving us re-releases with updates, so maybe we'll get an update down the line. Who knows? Let's see how much of a difference it makes in the film first. So yeah, that's about it. You let me know in the comments below, who would you like to see in Marvel Legends form? What are your predictions for Avengers End Game figures, not the film? I don't want to see spoilers in the comments, people. I want to see your predictions for figures in the second Avengers End Game assortment. Let me know. And of course, maybe next time we'll talk about Spider-Man Homecoming, as those figures go on pre-order very, very soon. And also, just as a little side note, I'm going to have the X-Men wave next week. So not too long. Next week I get the brand new Marvel Legends X-Men wave, and I also get to see Avengers Endgame. Come on, it's going to be a good week, people. So yeah, very happy about that. So as always, people, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Much, much appreciated. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers so I can retire a happy man. That is my milestone for this channel. So yeah, try and help me get there. If you're watching, you've not subscribed, hit that button, means a lot. Thank you very much. Plenty of videos talking about Marvel Legends, because that's all I do, people. Using my outlet, using my way of venting about the figures that I love and collect. So yeah, plenty of videos on the channel. Go and check them out. And I've been talking far too long. I'm going to get gone. So as always, my name is Dan W, and I shall see you on the next one.